Day 45 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, guys, we're back again. Another day, another LeetCode problem. Day 45, guys, and we're still going. I hope you guys aren't getting tired. I hope you guys aren't about to burn out because I'm not. I'm going to be here and I'm going to keep going. So I hope you guys are going to be here with me and we're going to keep going together, guys. Remember, this page is about discipline and motivation just as much as it's about learning how to code. It's almost like a workout page in a sense where it's keeping you motivated and disciplined to code every day and do a LeetCode problem every day, guys, because this stuff is not easy. But remember, it's not easy for any of us. So don't get discouraged if you're having trouble understanding. Just keep doing more problems until you understand it. Or if you have to, do the same problem over and over until you understand it. It's been times I done spent multiple hours on the same problem, just getting in my head trying to understand what is going on. That's some of the things you have to do if you really want to understand this stuff, guys. This stuff is not easy, but just remember, it's not easy for anybody or most people. So don't get discouraged, guys. And there's a saying I like to think of when I start to feel discouraged or something that goes, when you feel yourself start to lose motivation, just stay consistent until the motivation comes back, guys. The motivation will come back. Everybody goes through periods where they're not as motivated as they used to be, but that's all right. Just remember to stay consistent during those times because the motivation will come back and you will be happy that you stayed consistent throughout the time. When the motivation does come back, you'll be happy you stayed consistent, guys. So that's my advice to you guys for today. Just stay consistent. If you lose the motivation, just stay consistent until the motivation comes back, guys, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. Now, with that being said, guys, don't forget, bring your mouse. Grab your mouse, bring it over here. Click that subscribe button for me, guys. We're trying to run these subscriptions up. Trying to go ahead and run this engagement up. So go ahead, all of my bankers, drop a bank emoji in the comments. Then if you feel like it after that, go ahead, like it too. Drop a like and a comment so we can run this subscriptions up. We're trying to build this Swift community, guys. We got to stick together. The Swift community, we got to build it, and we all have to do our part to do that. So I would appreciate you guys if you like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's take a look at the question. We got a medium level question, not that bad. It's question number 328, odd even linked list. We're not going to worry too much about the difficulty level being medium. We're not going to let that deter us. But don't worry, guys. I'm doing the LeetCode 75 now, and there's a lot of mediums in there. But after I finish this, I'm going to go back and do some easy problems, a good amount of easy problems as well, so we could all learn and not skip ahead too much. But since I started the LeetCode 75 already, I'm gonna finish it since I already started, guys. But don't worry, we're gonna make content for everybody, beginners, mediums, and eventually we'll get to hards. But I'm not ready for the hards yet, and I don't know about you guys, but we're all learning together. So when I get there, I'll do some. But until then, this is the question we have. Given the head of a slightly linked list, group all of the nodes with odd indices together, followed by the nodes with even indices, and return the reordered list. The first node is considered odd, and the second node is even, and so on. Note that the relative order inside both the even and odd groups should remain as it was in the input. You must solve this problem in big O of 1 extra space complexity and big O of n time complexity. So let's break that down, because at first I had a little trouble understanding what they're asking, but I done figured it out now, guys, and I'm going to relay that information to you. So first we have input head is a list of integers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or in this case, a list of nodes, but a list of values, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the values, not the nodes, the values, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then the output has a list of values, 1, 3, 5, 2, and 4. Now, it kind of works the same as an array as far as indices. And so remember, we want, or the indices is basically the same as the node. And remember, we want the node. We want the first node is considered odd and the second node is considered even. So we want the nodes. We do not want the values. This 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, those are the values. The nodes are, this is 0, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like similar to arrays, right? So we want the nodes. We want to group all the odd nodes together, not all the odd numbers. In example 1, it could get confusing because the odd numbers are really the even nodes, but they're all they're all together. So it might look like you're grouping the odd values and the even values, but no, we're grouping these are the nodes. So really these are really the even nodes, because I'm about to show you why. This is node 0. 3, that's node 2, and this is node 4. So that's why we return, this is 0, 2, and 4. That's why we're returning 1, 3, and 5, and we're grouping them together. Then these are nodes 1 and 3. That's why we're grouping 2 and 4 together, because those are the odd nodes. So just remember that, guys. We want the nodes, not the values, guys. It took me a while to realize that and what they were talking about, but that's what it is. So as you can see, input head, a list of values 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The output is 1, 3, 5, and 2 and 4. And that is because the 1, 3, and 5 are the even nodes, nodes 0, 2, and 4. We're going to group those together. Then we're going to look for the odd nodes, node 1 and node 3, which is 2 and 4, which is why we group those together, right? So let's look at example 2, because it's a little easier to understand because the numbers are not in order like they are up there. So remember, we want the nodes, right? So the input head is a array or a list of values 2, 1, 3, 5, 6, 4, and 7. The output is a list of values 2, 3, 6, 7, 1, 5, and 4. How do we get those numbers with the output? Well, this is how we did. This is node 0, this is node 2, this is node 4, this is node 6, right? So let's break it down right here. So node 0 is 2, node 2 is 3, node 4 is 6, and node 6 is 7. That's why we group these values together right here, 2, 3, 6, and 7, because of the nodes. Those are all the even nodes. Then let's look at the odd nodes. This is node 1, this is node 3, and this is node 5. That's why we did 1, 5, and 4. That's why they're grouped together right here, because those are the odd nodes. So remember, guys, we're grouping the nodes together, not the values, which actually, in my opinion, makes the solution a little easier to understand, guys. So get excited about that, because I know I am. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a guard statement. Guard odd does not equal nil, else return nil, right? Then we're going to come down here and we are going, not odd head. Then we're going to come down here and we are going to say, we'll declare a variable, and we're going to say that variable, we're going to say that variable, we're going to call that even equals head, right? So that's going to be the first node, 0. We're putting 0 with the evens. So then we're going to come down here, we're going to declare another variable, and we're going to call that odd, and we're going to set that equal to head dot next. So what that is going to be is, if this is even, this is node even 0, odd node is going to be even dot next. So that's going to be this right here, or head dot next, because even equals head, right? So this is so odd is equal to head dot next, which is index 1. So then we're going to come down here, declare another variable, and we're going to say odd head equals odd, right? Then we're going to come over here and we're going to say, wow, odd does not equal nil, and odd, dot next is not equal to nil. Then you know what we're going to do? We're going to say even dot next, even dot next is equal to odd dot next. So let's break this down, right? So if this is the even, this is the even head right here. We're setting that equal to odd dot next, right? So remember, odd is this. Odd is already head dot next, but we want odd dot next, which would be 3. So we're gonna say even. This is the even. This is head is even. Even dot next is now equal to odd dot next. So now even dot next equals 3 because it's the same thing as odd dot next, right? Then we're gonna come down here and we're going to say even equals even, dot, oh man, excuse me guys, even dot next. So now even equals this even dot next, right? Because and this even dot next equals the odd dot next. So we're gonna set that. So now we're gonna set even to even dot next, right? And we're gonna do the same thing to odd. So we're gonna say odd dot next is equal to odd dot next is equal to even dot next. Excuse me. And that's going to do the same thing. So now we're saying the odd dot next. Remember, odd is head dot next. So this is odd, and now we're setting that equal to even dot next. So this would be the even dot next, but now odd is equal to even dot next. So now odd is equal to the 1 is equal to the 3, and that's how we're gonna bring them together, right? Then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna say odd is equal to odd dot next. Now, if you're having trouble understanding this, guys, I suggest you just go through it in your own head so you can really understand what's happening. But I'm trying my best to explain it, and I hope you guys understand. Then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna say, we're gonna say even dot next is equal to, moi. Even dot next is equal to odd head. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to say return head. And that's it, guys. That's all we had to do. So let's run this and see what happens. Ooh, compile error. What happened? Oh, typo, guys. My bad. Let's see. And it's accepted, guys. So let's submit it. See what it says. Boom. 17 milliseconds beats 12.80% of users with Swift, guys. It could be better, but like I said, we're trying to keep these answers easy and simple to understand as possible, guys. And I feel like this is a easy solution to understand, so that we all can learn and understand what is happening when we're working with linked lists, guys. So I hope that made sense to you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. Peace.